Hey there everybody, it's Lynnea for InkOn3, and today I'm going to be bringing back an older technique, but it's one that I really love. So I am going to be doing a little bit of ink smooshing today on my card, and I'll be using some Atelier Inks to smoosh some ink down and then add some water and get that pretty blending and smooshing effect. I'm also going to be bringing in a stamp set from ink blot shop that's just super cute that I think is going to go well on top of my background. So let's start with the smooshing technique. I'm taking some Atelier ink. This one happens to be Bee Sting Yellow. I'm going to be using the Bee Sting Yellow, Trinity Teal, and Sweet Petunia Pink, but I'm starting with the yellow because I want to add quite a bit of yellow onto my card. Yellow tends to get kind of eaten up by other colors, so that's why I usually start with yellow. I'm just smooshing some of that ink onto my work surface, spritzing it with a bit of water, and then I have a piece of plastic. This happens to be from a torn stamp pocket. It's kind of torn down the side, so I can't use it anymore. So I'm recycling that and using it for my smooshing. Here's the Sweet Petunia Pink. Once again, just smooshing that down onto my work surface. I'll spritz it once or twice just so that it gets a little bit wet, and then I'll use that piece of packaging to pick that up and bring it over onto my card. Now I do wish that I had stopped after these two colors. I really loved how both the Bee Sting Yellow and the Sweet Petunia Pink were mixing together and you got those pretty orangey corally colors, but I wanted to have a whole rainbow. So I thought by bringing in that Trinity Teal, I would have that teal color, and then some of the colors would mix to make green and purple as well. And they did, but they also kind of made a brown in the middle. It's okay, I ran with it, and I have my image in the center, and so that covered up some of that brownish color, but I kind of wish I had stayed with just a pink and yellow Christmas card. I think that would have been unexpected, and it was a really pretty background too. Once I'm done, I'm going to take some of the Shark Tooth White Re-Inker and just put a little bit onto my work surface, probably about a drop or two. Spray it once with water, and then I'm picking that up with a paintbrush, and I'm just going to add some flicks of white. I like to add flicks when I do a watercolor background. Usually I stick to white, black, or gold. In this case, I thought white would be pretty. Then I'll set this panel aside to dry, and I'm going to work on my image for the front of the card. So I have the Peas on Earth stamp set from Ink Blot Shop. I think this little earth with the peas is just adorable. So I am going to stamp those onto some Neenah cardstock. I'm of course using my InkOn3 Blackout Hybrid Detail ink because I'm going to be doing some Copic coloring. And this ink is perfect for all kinds of coloring, whether you're using pencils, watercolors, or Copics. This ink won't smudge, so it's definitely a go-to ink. I'm going to start by coloring these little peas. I'm using G82 and 85 just to simply color these in. I like to start with my darkest colors and then blend out with my lighter. You don't have to do that. I think the technical correct way to color is light, medium, dark, back to medium, back to light. But I am a lazy crafter, so if you've seen my videos before, I start with my dark and then I color right into my light. And I do that. Like I said, I'm kind of like a lazy, simple crafter, but also I'm not very good at blending, and I either overblend and oversaturate my paper to where my markers bleed everywhere, or I just can't get it to look good no matter what, so that's why I just do some simple coloring. I cut out my images, and I added them with some foam tape. I'm going in with some liquid pixie dust, which I keep in this small fine detail water brush, and I'm going to add a healthy coat of that all over my little images, and that's going to finish up this Christmas card. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye! Thank you again very much for watching this video. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button that is on the screen now, and here are a few other videos that I thought you might enjoy.